So this is for my boyfriend who will be joining the Final Fantasy XIV community very soon. I decided to do a little info on the races for him. And this could be to any new person who wants to join Final Fantasy and doesn't know what race to choose or what class to choose. So let's just get this loaded so I can start the video. I'm going to work on trying to get a headset with a mic. I'm tired of having you guys barely be able to hear me because my computer's so far away. I have to keep a space between it and me or else it'll fall off my desk. And I can scoot it a bit closer. But of course I'm going to be in your face. And of course it's taking forever, so I'm just going to twiddle on my phone. Okay, I'm just really trying to get on my phone. Alright. Here are your basic humans. Here are said to have first traveled to Eorzea from her surrounding continents and islands. 3 great migratory waves later, they are now the most popular of all civilized races. They exhibit a relatively modest physique, both in height and build, and are known for their particularly short round ears. Yours are very well suited for traveling long distances by foot, a trait thought to account for their swift proliferation. Big words. Of like the variety of languages and traditions is a legacy of their diverse heritage, as is their resulting lack of unified culture identity. So you can choose male or female. I have lots to show. Elezen. They're your basic elves. In former times, the Elezen were the sole inhabitants of Eorzea, claiming domination over her. Traditionally a nomadic people, the tall, slender Elezen believed the realm to be theirs by divine right. Unfortunately, this belief made the eventual appearance of the Hyur and their multitudes akin to an invasion, and a long history of conflict ensued. Ultimately, the Elezen diverged into 2 clans that exist today. The Global Elezen took to the forest to protect their homeland, while the Dusk White Elezen withdrew to the caves and subterrane, opting instead to avoid all contact with any but their own. Lalafell. A wee people sporting short, rotund bodies, the Lalafell appear as no more than children to the eyes of most. Many of these nimble little folk hail from the islands of the South Seas, where they practice a simple agricultural lifestyle. It was not until the opening of maritime trade routes that the gradual migration of Lalafells to Eorzea began. Now one of the most well-established races in the realm, Lalafell can be found in great numbers in nearly every city. Through Lalafellan culture places great emphasis on blood relations. Individuals are known for getting along with members of all races. Mikote. The ancestors of Mikote made their way to Eorzea during the Age of the Endless Frost, traversing the frozen seas in pursuit of wildlife upon which was subsisted. Adaptation to a hunting style has fashioned them with a keen sense of smell, powerful legs, and a tail which provides them exceptional balance. Mikotes are known to be very territorial, and many individuals tend to lead solitary lifestyles, particularly males. I'm only going to do up to a realm. Well, I'll do all of them, just in case some of you already have all the expansions. Roegadyn. Known for their brawny builds and piercing eyes, the Roegadyn are the largest and most rugged of Eorzea's races. The majority of the realm's Roegadyn belong to the Seawolf clan, maritime people who earn their keep on or by the sea, be it as sailors, fishermen, or pirates. Comparatively fewer in number are the Hellsguard, who are known for their more earnest demeanors and can be often found working as bodyguards and smithies. Ara. The curved horn and beautifully patterned scales that characterize the Ara give rise to a speculation that members of the Hyur-like race native to the far eastern continent of Orthard are in fact the progeny of dragons. This, however, has long been disputed, with the scholars citing several instinct differences the 2 races have Dissimilar roots, the first and the foremost being the enhanced hearing and spatial recognition granted by the auras, cranial projections, traits not attributed to draconic horns, and the second being the gross disproportions in the body mass between Auri males and females, again, a trait widely unseen in dragons. So, yeah, as you can see, male, female. Hrothgar, hailing from the distant shores of Isbard, the Hrothgar are a burly people of lion-like appearance, or the males are at least. Females number strangely a few among their population, and thus are rarely so much as a glimpse by the other races. The Hrothgar's imposing countenance mitigated not all by their sharp claws and still sharper fangs, cited panic amongst the Eorzeans upon their arrival. As they were also unable to communicate, initial interactions with common folk often escalated into conflict. It was not until Hrothgar gained mastery of the common tongue that fears were allayed, and in time they would be as neighbors welcome in all corners of the realm. Viera. Of tall nature and slender frame, the Viera's physical appearance is striking and similar to that of a Hjor and an Elizabeth. Save for their distinctive long ears, adhering to the strict rule known as the Green Word, they are prohibited from the contact with outside world under threat of exile. Their society is purely matriarchal. Males of age are seldom, if ever, found within the borders of the village. They instead serve as protectors of the wood from the shadows, that no evil may ever encroach on their sacred lands. So for this, I'm just going to make something simple. Definitely not alpha or Rogan. Mikote. So, Keepers of the Sun, Keepers of the Moon. You don't need to pay attention to this part. Seekers of the Sun. A self-proclaimed Seeker of the Sun are a diurnal clan of the Mikote race. Their preference of warmth and light of day pervades all aspects of their culture, as apparent in their devout reverence of Azima, the Ward, Keeper of the Sun and Goddess of Inquiry. They are perhaps known for the best of their striking eyes, the result of their vertically aligned pupils, their faintly colored irises. It is also not common for their eyes to be disparted colored from birth, a trait considered objective amongst their kind. Seeker tribes can be found throughout Eorzea, with large concentrations appearing near Limsa Laminsa and the Sagoli Desert. Keepers of the Moon, my favorite. A nocturnal among the Mikote have dubbed themselves the Keepers of the Moon, shining from the gaseous light of day. They reveal the shroud of night, with most offering their piety to Menfina, the lover goddess of the moon. They are distinguishable from their diurnal cousins by their darker fur, larger ears, rounder eyes, and more pronounced canines, and longer, skinnier tails. The ritual application of war paint to their face is still regularly practiced, as it is believed the vivid colors grant lunar powers. After a great many summers of conflict with the people of Gridania, the Keepers have finally made amends with the people of the Sylvan city-state, with some even choosing to make their homes there. So, Keeper of the Moon. McToll. Yeah, Dark Point. Slim tail, as it shown, slim tail. Darker skin, slim tail. Fine tail. The little tips mean the highlights from the hair move on to their tail. And the different hairstyles. Faces. You can choose, these are the 4 faces you get. I normally choose like that face. I don't normally choose a face like that I think it has. I definitely don't like that face, so. We're voting for I think the moon, Yes, so far, pretty good. Jaw. Eye shape. Large irises. He has purple eyes. I'm going to make them like a red color. Just drow. Nose type. I like his nose currently. Mouth. Mouth's fine. No color? Do I want to give him a scratch? Sure, why not? I'm just kind of running through this. War paint. Sure, why not? Is a thing, and once they're kind. And let's put black thing across his face. Then voice. Turn that up. Start from 1. Alright, we're good. I'm not going through all of them. No, we're not saving it. Okay, so you can pick this. Okay. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Red and worship. Okay, so we're gonna put on job armor. This is the level 50 paladin armor. You get the sword and shield by doing a special quest. Level 50 monk armor. Okay, click. Thank you. Monk is a fisty fighter. Uses its fists. Punch it. Marauder uses a big axe to slice down its enemies. Lancer, I don't think you get unless you have but it turns into a dragoon, which thrusts a lot, you know, thrusts a lot. Archer turns into bard. You play songs and try to seduce every fucking dragon you see. Conjurer is your stereotypical healer, and you become the biggest pain in the ass ever. Thaumaturge, you die a lot because you have to stay in your ley lines. Arcanist or Summoner. Could go to Scholar. Easiest healing class in my opinion. Summoner, you summon the best bitches in the realm. You summon Ifrit. Basement summons are Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. Level 60, you start beginning to master Bahamut. 70, you can finally summon Bahamut. And level 80, you can summon a Phoenix. So, since my boyfriend wanted to summon, do Summoner, this is the armor for that. And here's your Summoner Dawn. Summoner Dawn. I love Summoner Dawn. So, that is the basics. Of course, for him, I would have chosen Archer. Because the way his face looks. And now I'm halfway tempted to make this a character. I'm tempted. Race. Job. And damn it, Lamia. But hey, let me see what else fan cradle hit. Oh well, if he can. It's okay, we don't Sorry, I'm really worried about that. So, let's make a line. Of course, Leviathan's full. Well, let's just pull right names out of our ass. of course you're taking forever and a half. Okay, if it doesn't let me, if it says the realm's full, I'm just gonna pause it and say, like, no, I'm done here. Okay, this will be the end of the video. I want you to all like, subscribe, and hit the bell. So, yeah, good luck with that, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, create whatever character you want, be yourself.